Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good
Afternoon. Please, the stage is yours. Please tell everyone about our high-tech country.
All right. Hello, everybody. How is Dubai doing today? Are you doing great? So, my name is Algirdas Stonys. I am Chief Executive of Television, and I really feel like I'm in the center of the world today. So, I have my business partner, Bart Kappel, today with me. And yeah, we're going to tell you our story of how we are making our country better, how we are creating a solution that is going to the future of Lithuania. So a little bit of background of Telesoftas. So we have established in 2003, and we are just a technology company. We are engineers, and we build products for industry leaders around the world, such as Blackstone Group, that's a big fintech company. We're actually merging two banks, Nordea and DNB in Lithuania, into one entity, Luminor, with Blackstone. This is a $2 billion worth project, and we have done that successfully. Also, as you might have guessed from our name, Telesoftas, we are very well known in the telco industry. So together with our partners in America, Viavi, we are making telco operators work better. We are improving the performance for 1.1 billion mobile subscribers around the world. Also, Telesoftas is a really active member of Lithuanian high-tech community and IT industry. So we are participating in all of the IT Association of Lithuania, Startup Lithuania, InfoBalt, and Tech City, and many, many more. So what actually makes Lithuania a little bit similar to UAE, that we are a small country. It's not a big territory. And we're all friends. We're all families. So everybody knows each other. And of course, when back in 2009, our Minister of Economy, it started a roundtable and invited IT companies and high-tech industries to an open dialogue on how can we improve our government. And then it all evolved into a series of think tanks, into hackathons, into many, many events where Ministry of Economy would work with IT communities, just simple businessmen, simple people in the economy players. And this is how GovTech Laboratory, GovTech Lab initiative was born. Actually, Lithuanian government is just like any other government in the world. Well, it has a budget, it needs to spend money, and it needs to buy new, basically, infrastructure. So in order to innovate, they had to buy things. And procurement is really ineffective. It might be taking so long that by the time you actually deploy something, the technology is already old. So into making innovation much more effectively, in Lithuania we understood that the innovation has to be built inside the government. But how can the government do that? They have no software engineers. They have no data scientists working in the government. So the idea was to create a GovTech laboratory to enable private enterprises and public enterprises, governmental institutions, and all the departments of the government to co-create solutions together. And this is how GovTech Laboratory was created together with Ministry of Economy. The initiative is led by MITA, that's a key R&D institution in Lithuania. And the GovTech platform was created to enable all the government departments, such as health department, police department. So actually, the first applicant was Lithuanian police department. And actually, Lithuanian police department has one of the best troopers and officers, and also specialists like criminologists, forensic experts in the European Union. And of course, Lithuania has invested a lot into the infrastructure of police. So we have a lot of sensors. We have a really advanced IoT deployed with the police troopers, and there is a lot of data. So, but what to do with that data? So head of police have seen that they need to make something out of it. So this is how they created the challenge, how to create a predictive police model for police force management. It was quite a challenging sentence, but we actually made it happen. So Telesoftas, together with the best scientists from Vytautas Magnus University in Vilnius, have joined in and created a predictive model. And Bart Kappel, you're welcome to tell the story.
Yes. Thank you, August. So just simply answering this question, how do you do that? In order to answer these kind of complex questions, you need to build a solid foundation. So that's how we started out. First, we assembled a group of experienced researchers, experienced software engineers, and experienced criminologists to form a team that can tackle this challenge. Workshops were held during the whole project to update our information of the police, as we are not police agents ourselves. Tooling, another very important concept. We only had a short time to actually provide a solution for this challenge. So during that time, we leveraged our custom-built analytics platform so that we can drive innovation instead of being hassled and occupied with all the tooling. We faced several challenges during our project. As Algirdas mentioned, police is collecting lots of data, and data is omnipresent. However, that data alone was not sufficient enough to tackle this problem. We had to look elsewhere. So we combined several data sources from the public sector with private data as well from the police in order to create our solution. Crime is very complex by nature. It's very hard to pinpoint why a crime is occurring or where a crime will occur. Therefore, one single algorithm won't fix it. We had to do our analysis, do our research, and during our research, we created different insights with different algorithms and came to a composite AI that is able to predict hotspots and crime trends across whole of Lithuania. So how does our AI work? First, we collect all of our data. And as you can see, we visually present it on top of the topology of Lithuania. Then our algorithms first start with classifying, clustering, and driving insights out of the collected data. That makes it that certain points become more significant than others. After that, we need to instruct the police forces. On a daily basis, 620 forces are deployed across whole of Lithuania. They require hour-by-hour instructions or deviations when crimes occur. So the last step of our AI is the suggestion to police forces what would be the best patrolling routes so that they can actively prevent crimes. Just having a technical solution doesn't make it usable for the police. In the police, the people who will use our solution, they are not technical professionals like us. So we had to break down the complexity of the application into a simple user flow. We eventually ended up with a solution that the police collects their data, uploads it to our solution. Within several hours, all of the data is crunched, analyzed, collected, algorithmically predicted, and on a daily basis, we make 1.5 million predictions of crime on a 100-meter by 100-meter grid surface across the whole of Lithuania. I'm very happy that the police gave us this opportunity to demonstrate innovative AI solutions, and currently we are actually in the moment of deployment with the police, and they're testing our system live. This is only the first step into a smart policing future. More about that, Algirdas will tell you. Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you, Bart. It's an amazing achievement to do it in 10 weeks. So,
thank you.
So yeah, so absolutely, the predictive model for the police of Lithuania is now with the full access of Lithuania, so it kind of belongs to Lithuanian government. So if some government officials from UAE use it, you can talk to our Minister of Economy, and Lithuania definitely ready to share that. But this is absolutely not the end. We have now a full roadmap how to make a police force of the future. So it's not going to be police force of Lithuania only. It's going to improve the work of policemen of all the people in the world. Also, by the concept of the GovTech Lab, as part of it, the intellectual property is by Lithuanian government, but we couldn't make it without additional tools. So we had to build a lot of additional tools around. One of them is a doctor platform, which we have it in our company. Even us coming here to Dubai, actually, a part of that is because of the AI that we built for police. Our financial department of Telesoftas started using doctor platform to predict whether any travel expenses that chief executive is doing or sales department are doing are going to pay off. So, and as well, our sales are going to use it as well. More challenges coming. Actually, now in the GovTech laboratory in Lithuania, we have 29 more challenges in health tech industry. We have challenges in educational industry. We have all the manufacturing challenges as well, smart cities, and as well we have a predictive model how to make our cities greener and meet SDG goals that Lithuania is supporting right now. So it's definitely not the start. I would like to invite everybody to visit the stand of Lithuania because we are ready to share. And one of the goals of Lithuanian participation here in World Expo is co-creation. So let us co-create our future together. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You wait a second. We'd like to say thank you for the wonderful and inspiring presentation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Who wants a clicker? I think it's a closing remark.
Thank you.
Okay, stage is yours.